platforms in the last 2 years. This is his 37th lecture in our forum. He has more than 10,000 books on self-development and psychology in his personal library. He enjoys reading, learning, and speaking. And with that short introduction, would like to hand over the session to you. Thank you so much, sir, and over to you.
I will add one minute, Dr. Muttaram. Actually, he's a double doctorate or triple doctorate, but he doesn't bother about any degrees. One. Second is, anybody who can talk like him, his doctor told him, you have used your voice up to 120 years. Please stop. But his lifeline is, his passion is talking. Therefore, he always there. Again, on behalf of DPMH, we welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for all the nice words, Sunanda and Anita, Madam Dinakar Rao, for all the people. Nice seeing you all. And the topic of the day is, as Sunanda Ravi suggested, powers of the subconscious mind or unconscious mind. And we have a brain. By and large, people know that there is a brain unit, and if you open the skull, we get to see that there are two different lobes, the left lobe of the brain and the right lobe of the brain. By and large, for easy sake, normally we tend to call them as left brain and right brain. But then one doctor came over to attend my training program, and he said, there's nothing called left brain, right brain, left hemisphere of the brain, right lobe of the brain. I said, it's okay. In order to make it easy, I'm telling people that calling it as left brain and right brain. So if you open the skull, you get to see there is a brain and there is a left and there is a right? And by and large, we say left is more oriented to structure and order, rules and regulations, and what is right and what is wrong and all those things. And right brain is more about your poetry or emotions or feelings and colors and wants and desires and creativity and possible alternative thinkings and out-of-box thinking. All those things are on the right? So in the same context, when you look at the brain from a different context, the same brain can also talk about mind. Where is the mind? Every recording in the brain is your mind. Whatever is recorded there, whatever is stored up there, whatever is recalled at a given point of time with or without your awareness, it's also called as a mind. And all the incidents that have happened in your life over a period of time, all through your life, they are also recorded there, along with the emotions with which they were recorded. Now there you have two options. One, you can laugh at those shameful experiences or embarrassing situations or painful and stressful experiences, recall them jovially today. Or if not possible, sometimes if it is not fully experienced, as Dr. Freud used to say, if it is blocked up there, it will come back again with the same intensity, with the same emotion also. Any any fully experienced experience disappears as an experience and remains as an information in your head. And then you can laugh at the joke and laugh at all the idiotic things that you've done earlier and recall them and share with other people. One angle. If you fully experience the experience at that point of time. If you blocked up the experience, that's the reason why we say if there is a loss, if there is a breakdown, if there is a crisis, if there is a death or something, fully experience it, cry it out and come out of it. Fully experience it and come out of it. So all experience will disappear as an experience, will remain as an information. You'll be able to recall them later. And if it is not fully experienced, if it is blocked up and you thought it is not okay, it is not all right for you to feel that, and then you block it up and they reappear at the most unfortunate times and in the ugliest ways. I come again. All experiences which got blocked by you at a conscious level will reappear at the most unfortunate times and in the most ugliest ways, right? So in that context, memory is stored up here, mind stores them up, and mind keeps them, mind remembers them, mind recalls them with your awareness, without your awareness, consciously, unconsciously, knowingly, unknowingly, awaredly, unawaredly, these things happen. So there is a brain, left brain, right brain, there is a mind, and mind is storing them. And in that context, we say there are two types of mind. One called conscious mind, which you and I are using now. It's called aware state. Vidippu unarvu nilai. Mindfulness. I am aware what I am doing. I am talking in English. My English has got somehow or other at least 80% grammar. and you people know English. With the result, you also are able to come along with me, right? So that's one aspect called mindfulness or wakeful state or conscious state or aware state, being in awareness. On the other hand, there is one other aspect of our brain or the mind called subconscious mind, or also called as unconscious mind. The originally unconscious mind was, by and large, people think it was discovered by Dr. Sigmund Freud. It was actually discovered by Dr. Brewer, who was his mentor. The mentor of Dr. Sigmund Freud was by name Dr. Brewer, Breuer, Dr. Brewer, a psychoanalyst and an expert psychologist and a doctor and all those things. So he was the one who discovered there is an element called unconscious mind, and then later Freud developed it. But then because of Dr. Sigmund Freud, it became popular all over the world, and people started thinking that unconscious mind was discovered by Dr. Freud. It was not. Freud has acknowledged, saying that it is my friend and mentor Dr. Brewer who discovered it. I only popularized it. And one other area is, if there is something which is non-existent and you create them, we call them as invention or creativity. If there is already something and you're able to discover that, you call that as discovery. Discovery is finding out the existence of something which is already there. Invention is creating something which was not there. The computer was not there, cell phone was not there, the microphone was not there. We invented them. But when subconscious mind was there, unconscious mind was there, and the mosquito was creating the problem called malaria. The malaria was there, mosquito was there, people did not know. And Sir Ronald Ross discovered the cause. So discovery is about finding out which is already there. Invention is about finding out which was not there, creating something new. But here he discovered. And before I go into subject proper like Anna Wu and Bertha Pappenheimer, Dr. Brewer and Dr. Sigmund Freud, I would like to ask you a couple of questions, and you can talk to me also, unmuting yourself, or you can put it down in the chat box also, right? And wherever possible, I would like to see your faces also smiling along with me, right? The question is, which color do you like? Name any color, whatever color that you like, let me know. And
Blue. Mine is blue, sir.
Others, couple of people write it in the chat box and tell me. Red.
Purple.
Red.
Blue.
Purple, red.
Purple.
Purple, blue, red, pink, what? Right. Now I'm telling you, asking you another question. Why do you like this color? We will make it interactive for the next 5-10 minutes.
Sky is blue.
Huh?
I like to. Sky is blue. I feel very pleasure to be in blue.
Right.
And now
Mallika
also-
might have. You might have not been like 20 years back. You are not qualified. Others, why do you like that color?
I feel it is soothing.
Soothing. Others? Where? Right. Now I'm telling you, and take it for granted that no matter what answer you are going to tell me, I am going to tell you the answer is wrong. So all these answers are wrong. Right? And then we'll come to the next question. Do you like soft music? If you're 20 years old, that's a different story. You'll go for high music. Other than that, if you're not a teenager, if you're not around 20, do you generally like soft music? Yes or no?
All soft music I like. From rock to soft.
Yeah. Soft music,
From rock to
by and large, people like soft music, right? Why do you like soft music? I'll tell you now itself, no matter what answer you give me, I'm going to tell you it is wrong. Now tell me.
It again depends on the mood.
Mood, then. Why do you like soft music?
It seems to reduce stress.
Wrong. Soothing music, wrong. Right, next question. Do you like waterfalls?
Yes.
Why? Waterfalls. Water falling from a top mountain.
Beautiful sound. It creates beautiful sound.
Wrong.
brought up in Chennai when there was total water drought for during the time of my childhood and youth. So therefore, any water is welcome.
Right. Wrong answer. Right. Right. Do you like air-conditioned rooms? Naturally, it is March and we're going to be April, May. Do you like air-conditioned rooms?
No.
Generally, air-conditioned to suit your needs. Air-conditioning does not mean cooling you.
In general, yes.
It is conditioned to suit your specific needs, irrespective of what is happening outside. So, do you like conditioned air?
Yes.
Why?
You itself gave the answer.
Yeah, keep playing, pa. I am bowling, keep batting. Don't run away from the crease. Right? So next
It keeps
question.
us away from whatever
Yeah.
is happening outside.
Right. Do you like being in a swimming pool or floating in a swimming pool or looking at people floating or swimming, diving in a swimming pool?
Less chlorinated water, yes.
Yeah, no ifs and buts. Swimming pool, blue color. People are diving, people are swimming, people are floating, or you are there. Do you like it?
Yes.
Why?
Like
No,
Dinakar
it's not
sir,
there, then enough fail.
like Dinakar sir said, it is blue.
Because we are used to it. We are used to it from the womb.
Wait. You are right. And do you like to go to parties and be served nice food?
Hmm.
Some party, somebody invites and they give you nice food. Maybe chicken, maybe pongal, maybe idli, maybe idiyappam, I do not know. They give you some food which you like. Do you like them?
Yes.
Right. In case it is night time and you're going to bed and there is a bright light. So do you like to sleep while it is bright light? While you have a bright light?
No.
No?
No.
Right. In case you are driving a vehicle, maybe a two-wheeler, maybe a car, and there comes a bus or a truck in front of you, opposite to you, and bright headlight on, you didn't dip it. Do you like it?
We'll jump into fight.
You will fight. Right. And have you ever felt like killing somebody?
Hmm.
You felt like killing somebody, murdering somebody. Maar
Yes.
jana hai.
Yes.
Yes. Others? Pure vegetarians are.
Applicable to married people or unmarried people?
All people. Married people, I understand. I am married.
No, sir.
No?
No.
Right. And do you like somebody using a knife on any part of your body?
No.
No.
Even if there is a need. Do you like somebody applying a knife on any part of your body? No?
Yes, in case of surgery, yes.
In case of
But we
surgery,
don't
you
like
don't
it.
like it. That's a need. You don't
That's a
like
need.
it.
That's a
Need
situation
is
which we are
different
in.
and desire is different.
Yeah.
And
We
that's
don't like it.
desire.
Shaving every day is necessary. So answer is yes.
You need to learn how to shave. Coming back, in case you're walking with a lady, could be wife, could be sister, could be mom, could be some lady, office colleague, and you're walking in the pavement or the platform, right? And which side you will be as a man, which side you will be as a woman, road side or platform side? You're walking in the left side, say, left side of the platform. Will you be close to the road? Will you be close to the other side?
Man close to the road.
Man goes to road. Right. Supposing both of you cross over to that side of the road. Right? You are walking this way and the lady is by the left side and you crossed over and you went over the other side of the platform. Now you are walking. Which way the lady will be, which way you will be?
Shift to the closer side of the road.
Who?
Male.
Right. And supposing you go to a restaurant, right? A huge opening area, and then you go inside, and the entire restaurant is filled up, and the last table is available, right? And the last table, there is a chair like this facing the other side, and there's a chair facing the, say this is the wall. The entrance is on the other side, there's a wall. Where will the man be sitting, facing the wall or facing outside? Where will the lady be sitting?
Facing outside, man will sit.
Facing the wall.
Lady will not sit.
Usually man.
Force her to sit.
We'll have to sit.
No, we generally like facing
Ah.
outside, not the wall.
Ladies, they love.
No, you like, but what does your husband give or brother give?
Yeah,
The wall.
the wall.
If all of you girls go, you can sit anywhere. If you go with a man, and where will the man allow you to sit?
The man will make us face the wall.
Face wall.
Face the wall, and he will face the outside. Right?
Correct.
Now, coming back, we will take up one after the other all these things. Right? And one after the other. Which color you like? Whatever color you told me was the color of the dress, chudidar, sari, nightie of your mummy wearing when you were 3 months old. You were 3 months old baby, you got delivered, and mummy was wearing some dress in order to take care of the baby much better and feed the baby also. So the dress will be very soft, very comfortable for the baby. Mummy doesn't bother about how she looks. Mummy is more concerned with how the baby will feel. So mummy will pick up a dress which is really soft, which is a cotton, and which will have a color, and the color of the dress. The 3 months old baby is able to identify mummy, and lying down, and the baby is wet, baby is afraid, baby doesn't have enough air, baby wants to be picked up, baby wants milk. Maybe something happened. So baby, doing all that the baby knows is to cry. And the moment the baby cries, whatever job mummy was doing there, she will leave them and then come running over, and then she will pick up the baby, dry up the baby, or feed the baby, or cuddle the baby, or sing to the baby, or whatever. The baby's needs are fulfilled. Every time the baby needs something from mummy, mummy will come and attend to it, and my baby is not able to see mummy as a face. The baby could see mummy as a 5 feet tall, 5 feet couple of inches tall, a blue color coming, a pink color coming, a red color coming. And when the red color comes, mummy, all my needs will be met. And again it kept on happening over a period of maybe 3 months. And by the time the baby was 6 months old, the baby has taken a decision. The best color in the world is pink. The best color in the world is blue. And then for the rest of your life, maybe 78 years old, you will go to the textile shop again and again and again and again. You will buy the same blue color dress. You will tell your wife, you will tell your husband, this color I like. White, you will tell beautiful reason. Because they taught you in the school and the college. Blue is pleasing color. Pink is feminine color. Green is growth color. Yellow is confident color. White is a peaceful color. So they will give you too many reasons. All intellectual nonsense. Because they do not make sense. Are you with me? Whatever color your dress your mummy was wearing when you were a 3 months old baby, you took the decision because that satisfied your needs and you started loving it. You will keep loving it for the rest of your life. You don't have any choice. You are under compulsion. And do you like soft music? You will invariably like soft music because by the time you are 4 months old inside your mummy's tummy, you started listening to your mummy's heartbeat. Mummy's heartbeat was hardly 6 inches away and it was going at a rate maybe 60, maybe 70, maybe 80, somewhere around 70, 60 to 80 beats, let's say. So you were listening to this heartbeat for the next 5 months, 4 months to 9 months baby. The baby, by the time the baby is 4 months old, the entire body is formed. After 4 months, it's only becoming enlarged and developing and becoming larger and bigger. But by the time you are 4 months old, all the organs are beautifully set. So you were listening. You were listening to mummy's heartbeat, a soft music for the next 5 months, non-stop, 24/7, 5 months. And then you took a decision. Longest I am inside my mummy's room, I am well protected. So I love that. Anytime you listen to any soft music, it only tells you you are safe and secure. You are not telling yourself safe and secure. You are telling yourself, I'm back again inside my mummy's tummy and I don't have to worry about anything at all. So you will like soft music. And what else you like? Mummy's uterus will have a lot of blood vessel capillaries carrying a lot of blood circulating around. If she is not pregnant, the uterus will be remaining normal. Whatever supply the uterus needed to survive, that will be there. But the moment you got conceived and you're inside the uterus, you got to become from a tiny speck to 3 kg heavy. So to 3 kg heavy, the uterus has got to receive the blood take it inside through placenta, and then create the baby heart and the lungs and the kidneys and the legs and the bones and the whatever. So there will be a lot of water flow and the blood flow. And the blood flow is like a lub and tub and lub and tub and lub and tub. They imitate, they model, they mimic, they copy, they look like, they feel like, you sound like the waterfalls. So you will invariably like waterfalls. You cannot help it. That is one reason why internationally you go to any 5-star hotel, even before you enter the building, there will be a waterfalls for you to see. You will look at the waterfalls and then only you will go to the reception. And the receptionist will tell you, one day 10,000, sir. You will happily pick up your wallet and give it to them, and the card takes 10,000 rupees. You are not worried about paying 10,000, even though the room is actually it should cost 5,000. You paid extra 5,000 simply because there was a waterfalls. In all 5-star hotels, there will be a waterfalls. Rule number 1: the waterfalls will not be at the back side. It will always be at the front side. It will be before you enter the reception. You will have to see the waterfalls. Check it up next time you enter any 5-star hotel. Right? This is again your mummy. And then do you go to parties and enjoy being served food? Yes, your mummy was giving you food through placenta, and you were very happy, doing nothing. Wherever you were given food through the placenta, the umbilical cord. So you started thinking that anytime I do nothing and food comes to me and people serve me food without doing anything, I am happy with it. So you started liking food being served to you. And then you like swimming pool because you were floating in the amniotic fluid inside your mummy's tummy. You are floating there very happily. Anytime something imitates you, like swimming pool, you see other people floating. Are you floating? Are you diving? Are you swimming? And the connectivity with the blue color, connectivity with the sky, connectivity with the sea, connectivity with the water automatically takes you to a high state or a trance state wherein you will absolutely love a swimming pool. Nobody in the world will say, I hate swimming pool, unless you had an accident there. Otherwise, you will always love swimming pool, or you will not have any opinion to say about swimming pool. Nobody can say, I hate swimming pool, right? And then coming back, would you like to have bright lights when you are sleeping? You were inside your mummy's tummy and it was dark, and everything was given to you. Soft music given to you, waterfalls given to you, rocking service given to you, room service given to you, and all those things are given to you. And it was dark also. You were very comfortable. Now, if somebody puts on the bright light, you will not be able to sleep because you were from 4 months old to 9 months old with awareness. You were sleeping there in a dark room. So, in order to sleep, you always need a dark room. With bright light, you cannot sleep. With bright light, you can work, but you cannot sleep. And then coming back, when vehicles come with the headlights on, that's the time you were delivered. You were inside mummy's home, soft music, room service, and placenta, and waterfalls, and everything working. Everything is 5-star hotel atmosphere. Suddenly, for no fault of yours, mummy pressed you up and expelled you or sent you out. Get out of the school, get out of the office, you are fired. Recession time, when your card is invalid, get out. So you got to come out. The moment you came out, everything was bright. And it was too painful. They cut the half music, they cut the room service, they cut the waterfalls, and they cut the swimming pool. They cut everything for no fault of yours. And they could have given you 1 week notice and cut one, and 1 week notice, cut another one, 1 week notice in about a month, they could have cut 4 different items. But suddenly, for no fault of yours, without consulting you, without taking a position, they cut everything. And then they exposed you, sent you out, pushed you out. And then there was bright light. So bright light created the primal scream or the first scream. Primal scream is one of the subjects in psychology. Read about it. I think it's Jablonski who wrote a book on that, who created the subject called primal scream. Was first scream of the baby, which nobody heard. Baby came out of mummy's tummy and baby started crying. Ironically, everyone was happy. The only person being tortured is the baby, and everybody is happy. See, when I am hurt, you can sympathize with me. You can help me out, come and pat me, hug me and tell me, no, don't worry, Ramu, which I can understand. Or you can be a passerby, move away. You cannot come and look at me and laugh at me. The whole damn world was laughing at the baby. Baby is getting tortured. And added to that, the doctor took he was wearing a mask along with the nurses. 4 people, 4 bright light. They picked up the baby upside down. The baby has already drunk the amniotic fluid. Sometimes, very likely. It was floating, it might have taken some fluid, kept it in the mouth. If it is in the mouth, you will not be able to breathe at all. Are you with me? So the doctor cannot come and ask you, did you drink amniotic fluid or do you have amniotic fluid inside your mouth? So the doctor will naturally pick you up by the legs and then hit you on the bottom, and with the result you will start crying. When you cry, if there is fluid inside, it will come out and then you will start breathing. If the fluid is not there, the doctor is not bothered. You will start breathing. Added to that, you will take a knife and cut the umbilical cord, which is part of your body. Your body, man. First time you came out, and the moment you came out, nobody was celebrating. They applied a knife on you. They applied a scissor on you. They cut some part of the flesh. They caused you all the more pain. Taking you upside down, hitting you in the bottom, and cutting the umbilical cord, making you to breathe all by yourself, cutting all the 5-star facilities. This is one of the torturous world that the baby could ever encounter. Right? And then, have you ever felt like killing somebody? You felt like killing somebody. All of you who have got a younger brother, younger sister, raise your hand. You got a younger brother, younger sister?
Yes.
2 years lesser, 3 years, 5 years lesser than you. One brother, one sister, or a couple of brothers, couple of sisters. I tell you, the moment the other baby born, till such time your mummy was your mummy, 100%. And then suddenly some devil came by. We do not know why this devil came by into our house. And of all the houses in the world, this devil chose to come to my house. And then I started thinking, because I'm qualified a lawyer, I know if there is one person, the one person takes everything. If there are 2 people, it must be shared equally 50-50. So I wanted my mummy's right thigh or left thigh to sit. But then this little devil occupied the entire lap. And this baby said, nothing doing. Your mummy is my mummy, 100%. This I cannot understand. My mummy was my mummy, okay. You came into the house, okay. We will share half, okay. But then this little devil takes 100%. Mummy must be intelligent enough to understand that this is also my baby. I delivered this baby and she should have given some one side of the lap. But then the little devil did not leave mummy. Mummy also did not leave the little devil. With the result, you thought, if only I can kill this baby, I can get back my mummy 100%. But you did not know how to do it. You did not do it. But don't tell me I did not feel it. You felt it. Are you with me? You definitely felt it. You really wanted to kill your younger brother. You really wanted to kill your younger sister. But then you did not know how to do it. You did not do it. And then after 5 years, you became very, very good friends. The other one is 3 years old and you became 5 years old. And you started teaching your younger one. You became the teacher and the leader. And the other one became your follower and the student. And you were very, very good friend. They are all intellectual developments later. But the moment you were born, the other one was born, you felt like killing the other person. You did not kill, but you had the killer instinct. You felt it. Extreme amount of happiness came from mummy. Extreme amount of anger came from your younger brother and sister. And no other, at no other point of time you have had so much of hatred to anybody or so much of love with anybody else. It comes after marriage, as a love marriage or arranged marriage, husband and wife, so much of love comes by after 25 years. But this was the time when you were born, 100% love from mummy, 100% love from you to mummy, from mummy to you, and 100% hatred to younger brother, younger sister, from you to the brother and you to the sister, right? And then when you walk by the road, instinctively, man has got a duty to protect the lady. It is his job. Are you with me? Tribal areas, 100,000 years back when we were hunting, the lady and the man, both of them were hunting together. At some point of time, we realized that the cheetah or the tiger or the lion came over and pounced upon the lady and hurt the lady. And he did not touch the man. And for some time, for several days, the cheetah or the tiger did not come at all. So the man does not understand why this tiger comes at this point of time. Why the tiger is hurting only my wife, lady love, not me. The lady shall pounce upon the lady also, the man also. And then he started slowly realizing that there is a cycle over there about 28-30 days wherein the lady ovulates and the lady has got a menses and she has got a period and blood droplets comes out of your body. When the blood droplets come out of the body, immediately the tiger or the cheetah or the lion get to know them, and then based on the scent of the blood they come over. Object of the scent is the lady and not the man. The tiger will always hurt the lady only and not the man. And the moment he realized that when they were hunting, suddenly the lady started telling the man, no, I started bleeding now. The moment he realizes that she is bleeding and she has had her menses, immediately has got to stop the hunting process. He will take her and she will drop her in the mountain cave or up on top of the tree, and then he will go about hunting. So it became a very tedious job. At a given point in time, when I am about to catch the lamb, kill the lamb or get the rabbit, that's the time the lady says, no, I am bleeding. So he said, you remain at home. You can be at home for 3 days, you can be at home for 5 days. I don't care, be at home. I'll go hunting. And then he started going hunting all by himself. With the net result, he became tough. He became hard. His bones became stronger. He grew half a feet taller than the lady. And then he has put on about 10 to 20 kg extra than the lady. The lady remained at home. Lady remained in the cave. Lady remained underneath the rocks. Lady was well kept, well protected from the sun and the running around. With the result, bone was soft. Her skin was soft. Her flesh was soft. Her height stopped somewhere around 5 to 5.5 feet. Her weight stopped somewhere around 50, 60, 70 kg. She could not go beyond that because there was no need for her. All that she is doing is get up in the morning, take care of the baby, be there. The man has got to go all the way. Maybe every day the man has got to go hunting. He has got to be a marathon runner. 20 kilometers this way, kill, get hurt, and then be bleeding, and then kill the animal, and then take the animal on your shoulder, carry it, come all the way back 10 kilometers, and then feed your wife and children. So man grew taller. Man lessened his sound talking. Why man doesn't talk? If he talks, the huntable animal will escape. If he makes a sound, the hunting animal will hunt him. Only by remaining silent, he can hunt what he wants to hunt. He will not be hunted by what could have hunted him. But then after maybe 10 hours, maybe 5 hours, maybe a couple of hours, when the man comes back home, the lady tells the man, now that what happened, you tell me, describe everything. Man will say, I went all around. I was running for 10-20 kilometers. I am hurt. I am tired. Leave me alone. Man doesn't want to talk. He will not tell you when he is hurt. He will tell you when he feels it comfortable for him to tell you. He will not tell you when you ask him. Another area. Now that the lady is inside, and this man said, I will also help you in cooking, cutting the mutton. Lady said, tomorrow also you got to go hunting. So shut up and remain quiet. I will start cooking, and she will cook the way her mother taught her to cook. Not the way you want her to cook. Not the way your mummy taught you to cook. Never in his life a man can get mummy's food the moment he gets married. It's over, period, gone, over, done. The mummy, a lady was trained by her mummy's university, and whatever qualification, graduation that she has received in mummy's university, that is what she will give you. Now that you are married, shut up and put up and eat whatever she gives you. And then coming back. One more. Why are they walking this way? Now, man took up the responsibility to protect the lady, right? So, anytime he walks in the road, he knows the road, he knows the distance, he knows where to drive, he knows the traffic, he knows as the bus comes or the lorry comes or the truck comes or the car comes, the speed at which it comes, the driver, looking at everything, he will be able to gauge whether it is dangerous or otherwise. Man by himself knows that. The lady being kept in the cave always remained in the cave. She does not know anything about the road. So you cannot leave her by the side of the road and keep walking with her. The lady has always, or lady or the younger one or the children have always got to be by the other side. Man will always by the road side. And man does not mean the man could be 5 years younger than the lady. The lady could be 20 years old. The boy could be younger brother boy could be 15 years old. But then the younger brother will tell the elder sister, come this way. He will not allow his elder sister to walk by the roadside. He will take control over, because by here it is written that always protect the lady. Right? Similarly, if a man is there in the cave, and then he comes across a situation wherein a lion sounds or a cheetah sound comes, and then the lady and two children are there and they are afraid, at that point you cannot tell them it is cheetah, I am also afraid. Then who will protect? You know it is cheetah, you know it is a lion. So you will put on a brave front telling them, no, it is nothing. Only a branch of a tree fell there. Nothing else. You don't worry. But then deep inside you are afraid. But you will not reveal your emotion to your wife. And then you will tell her that is nothing. And then I will take care of you. I'll protect you. So a man always keeps looking at the entrance of the cave, because through the entrance only the lion or the cheetah or the bear or the wolf or the fox will come inside. So a man always keeps looking at the entrance. At no point of time he can move away from looking at the entrance, because he knows if there is a threat, the lady will not be able to take care of herself. The lady will not be able to take care of the children also. It is my responsibility. Now, if you go to a restaurant and it is the last table and you got to face the wall, deep inside it tells you, no, nothing doing. You must always see the entrance of the restaurant also. Ask a lady to sit that way so that you can look at the entrance. If danger comes, I will protect it. It's all in the subconscious mind. Soft music, or the color you like, or the waterfalls, or the air-conditioned room, or the bright light, or a knife being applied on you, or a younger brother, younger sister, and which side you walk in the road, all these things are in the subconscious mind. Are you with me? That is the power of the subconscious mind. You are using your subconscious mind, and you are not aware you are using your subconscious mind. That is what I want to highlight now. Do you follow me? So far, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Crystal clear. Crystal clear.
Right.
Lots of doubts, sir.
Doubts? Ask me something.
You said Vidya here, sir.
Yes, I read you.
You said amniotic fluid, the baby is very happy inside. Then why are many people scared of water, sir?
Sometimes the choking area, the process of getting delivered, you are getting choked.
Okay.
So that could have triggered. That's called primal scream. Number one scream. Baby screams and everybody is happy laughing.
But I loved the way you explained the entire delivery process, sir. In the very humorous, I wouldn't have heard it anywhere else.
Welcome. Thank you. So I'll give you a couple of more examples. Couple of case histories that I have given counseling to, and some of them I have read about. There is a case history by Dr. Sigmund Freud and Dr. Brewer, the people who originated the concept or the idea or discovered the subconscious mind or the unconscious mind. They are transferable words. Even if you type subconscious mind in Google, it will only take you to unconscious mind, because that is still popular in the entire world. Initially, we called it as unconscious, and then we started calling it as submerged consciousness or subtle consciousness. But still, Google recognizes only unconscious mind. So I use both the terms. Right? Coming back, there was a case history by name Anna O. A-N-N-A, Anna O. And the real name is Bertha Pappenheim. B-E-R-T-H-A P-A-P-P-E-N-H-E-I-M. Bertha Pappenheim. That's the original name. But pseudonym was given to her, Anna O. Anna was a 10 years old girl, and something went wrong, and she could not walk anymore, or she could not move her limbs, both the hands and both the legs. And she was in the wheelchair for about 10 years, and she has had several problems. Doctors came and checked up very many things, and nobody could find out anything. And Dr. Brewer worked on her for more than 2 years. And the process, it's about 15 years later. I am talking about a time when she was 25. And she was in the wheelchair for about 15 years or so. Around 25, 23 or so, they come to Dr. Brewer, and both of them are Dr. Freud also. All three of them were living in Vienna, Austria. And they say this lady is all right in all respects, but we do not know. She is not able to walk, she is not able to move both her hands. And then by using hypnosis, accessing the subconscious mind or the unconscious mind over a period of time, maybe thousands of sessions in 2 years' time. Ultimately, Dr. Brewer comes to understand that one day he takes her into deep trance and asks her some questions under hypnotic trance. What happened 15 years back when you were 10 years old? And then this lady becomes at 10 years old. She started revivification. R-E-V-I-V-I. VY is life. Revivification is reliving the whole situation. Revivification. Revivification. It's called as. So,
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Sorry.
reliving the whole situation. It's not remembering. It is not recalling. It is reliving as if it is all happening today in the here and now. So in that process, under deep trance, Anna will start saying that I am 10 years old. My daddy is in sick bed. I am supposed to give medicine, a droplet or something, medical droplet or something every 1 hour. So this baby, 10 years old baby, sitting and daddy is lying down, eyes closed, maybe sleeping. 9 o'clock, one drop and a couple of drops. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and then 12 o'clock. And by the time baby is little baby, and she kept her hand like this and kept her head like this, and she went to sleep. And in her sleep, she had a dream. And in that dream, it so happened her daddy had a heart attack. And then somebody called the doctor, and the doctor came over, and the doctor started knocking at the door or ringing up the calling bell. And this girl, Anna, was supposed to get up and go open the door and let the doctor come inside. But then this girl was keeping her head here like this, and it became numb. It went to sleep, and she could not move her hands. And she was keeping her leg also one on top of the other. With the result, the legs also became numb, and they could not be moved. And she was not able to get up. She could not move her legs. She could not move her hands also. Doctor kept on knocking at the door and nobody responded. Doctor went away. Doctor went away. No medical assistance given to daddy. Daddy died. It all happened in dream only, not real. But normally what happened was the daddy who was in the sick bed, he has had a natural heart attack and he died. Silent heart attack and he died. When the girl opened her eyes or came out of the dream and she could see that her daddy really died, she thought, I killed my daddy. She has confused her dream along with the reality. 10 years old little girl, and she thought, I killed my daddy. I am not all right. I am guilty. I can't even tell my mummy that I killed daddy. But it all happened in dream. Nobody noticed the heart attack. Nobody called the doctor. The doctor did not come. There was no need for Anna to go to open the door. And no such thing happened that doctor went away, and because doctor went away without medical assistance, daddy died. No, daddy died normally. But then this little girl felt guilty and she thought, I need to punish myself for having killed my daddy. Now, because I did not move my hands, because I did not move my legs, because I did not open the door, I killed my daddy. So, as a matter of punishment for the guilt, to atone for the guilt, prayachittam, what I did was, I will not move my leg, I will not move my hands. She took a decision unconsciously and she may remain in the wheelchair for the next 15 years. I am giving you the whole story in a very simple word. They happened over a period of 15 years and the treatment was given over a period of 2 years and there were 1,000 sessions happened. So I'm simply simplifying the whole thing. And the moment Dr. Brewer gets to know that, and then he tells her, come out of your trance state, 1, 2, 3, open your eyes and come back, be wakeful. And then he tells the girl, you don't have to punish yourself anymore. It was only a dream. You were not responsible. Get up and start walking. And for 15 years, the muscle got wasted. She was not able to get up immediately. But somehow she was able to come out of the wheelchair. Slowly, with assistance, she was able to move. And by she was able to walk all right. I am saying this is the play the unconscious mind could play. This is the power of the unconscious mind. Unconscious mind can make you do things also and make you not do things also. There is power. So this was the first recorded case history of an unconscious mind by Dr. Sigmund Freud and by Dr. Brewer. With the result, all of us know very many things about unconscious mind, unawarely or somehow consciously. If you know psychology, you'll be knowing something about it. It's all started with this first scientific recorded case history, Anna O. Bertha Pappenheim. Right, one another area wherein an MBBS girl, final year MBBS girl, and after that, yeah, she completed final year MBBS, and then she came to me for counseling. And when she came to me for counseling, I asked her, "What is your problem?" She said, right from pre-KG, LKG, UKG, first standard, until plus 2, and coming to every semester in MBBS here in Madras Medical College, I was always number 1. I always got the gold medal. But it so happened for the first time in my life, in the last semester of MBBS, maybe 5th year, maybe 6th year, I do not know. In the last semester, I failed in one paper. I do not know how it happened. I could have come down a little bit. I could have got the silver medal, bronze medal, or one of the top 10 ranks. I could have done something, but how come I failed in an examination and she went into depression? Because she went into depression and it lasted for a couple of months, people asked her to come and see me. When I spoke with her, I got to know that when she was doing her 4th year or 5th year, she fell in love with a classmate. And it so happened that boy also liked her and she also liked him. And both of them told their parents, and the parents said, "Okay, it's okay, complete the degree, get your MBBS degree, and then we'll arrange for the marriage ceremony." And both the people agreed. It so happened, if the examination were to happen in May, somewhere in 15th of April or so, about 15-20 days earlier, this boy has had a sickness, maybe typhoid, maybe malaria, we do not know, and he was bedridden. For 15 days, he was not able to function properly or study properly before the examination, the final examination. And when this was going on, what was going on at the back of the mind of our girl? He was thinking very likely, my lover, the boy lover, he is sick and he is not able to pick up the book and he is not reading, he is not reading or studying. Very likely he will fail. If he fails and I pass, I become a senior doctor, marriage may not happen, they may stop the marriage. If both of us pass, marriage will be there. If he passes, I fail, marriage will be there. If he fails, I pass, marriage will not be there. If both of us fail, there is a possibility 6 months later, marriage will be there. So the unconscious mind says, for the next 60 years, I want to live with this boy. If I pass now, the marriage will go to dogs. People may not agree to it. So better thing, he is likely to fail. If I also fail, he will keep company. And then once again, we'll sit together, and then we'll pass, and then we'll get married. The unconscious mind says, safer bet to fail now. If you pass, marriage will go to dots. If you fail, there is a chance. He may pass, I will fail, both of us fail. Either way, marriage is intact. So the subconscious mind asked her to fail, and she failed. When I told her that, even though you are a gold medalist, even though you had all the resources, powers, potentials to pass and get the gold medal also, in this semester also, deep inside your subconscious mind said, life is much more important than getting the gold medal now. Marriage is more important. So you took the decision unconsciously to fail to see that the marriage is intact. The moment she realized that it was me who took the decision, she became all right. And by next week, she came out of the depression. A true case is free. Right? One more area. Why doesn't a lady lose weight around 45-50 years old? Lady 45 to 50 years old, and she has put on weight 5 kg, 10 kg maybe, and she goes to the gym and she does all the exercises in the morning 1 hour, all the exercises in the evening 1 hour. Why she doesn't lose weight? Does anyone know? If a lady around 45-50, people normally say it is menopause time. Normally they say it usually happens. And normally they say estrogen supply less, so it will happen. All these things are intellectual decisions. And no matter what you do in the gym, no matter how many experts are there in the gymnasium, no matter even if you give 1 lakh, 10 lakhs, your weight will not come down. Why the weight does not come down? We will normally, as psychologists, ask the question, how is your relationship with your husband? Number 1. How is your relationship with your children? Number 2. When the lady is 45-50, husband is around 50-55, 25, he is more interested in making more money, to see that the children go to school, college, to see that their marriage gets performed later, to see that they get employed. He is not bothered about the family friend. He is more interested in outside making money. And the children became teenagers, 15, 20 years old. So far, they were afraid of mummy, or they loved mummy, they were attached to mummy. Now they are no more attached to mummy, and they are teenagers, and they are exploring their own nice pathways outside. They were more interested in their peer group and being with them. Their friends are more important. Other teenagers are more important. Suddenly, the lady understands whether she goes to office or otherwise. My daughter doesn't like me. My son doesn't like me. My husband doesn't like me. My daughter doesn't respect me. My son doesn't respect me. My husband doesn't respect me. So only my army, Armageddon, my arms. Where are my arms? In the entire family front, entire household, her family front or her fortress is her kitchen. So mummy was giving her all the babies were fed by mummy, breastfed mummy, and the baby was keeping the mummy was keeping the baby like this, and she was feeding the baby. Along with the baby, she was also singing songs, looking at the baby and smiling. So food came along with that. Love also came. Love and affection from mummy came and food came. They came together. Like Ivan Pavlov keeping a dog hungry for about a day, 2 days, and then he rang a bell and gave food, rang a bell and gave food. The dog confused bell with the food and started salivating the moment the dog listened to the sound of the bell. Similarly, here also, the baby confused mummy's love along with the food. Now that this lady, actually, what does she want? She wants love and affection from children, love and affection from husband. But what happened was, whatever the input was given earlier, that was also taken away. Very nearly zero love from children, zero love from husband. And she got love and affection along with the food confused. And kitchen is a war area. She goes over there, picks up all the ornaments, she starts cooking, and then she starts eating. And she thinks, if I eat some more, and then my anger will go away. But then what she really wants is not food. What she really wants is love. And she thinks, if I take one more vada, it doesn't help. So let me take two more vada and two more bonda. The more and more she eats, more and more she puts on weight. And her hunger for love does not get satisfied at all. And anytime you go to gym, you are only cheating you. And all the exercises that you do, they go to dogs, simply because what you really need is an affectionate love, an affectionate family, love and affection care from your daughter and son, or from your husband. If your husband comes and touches you on the shoulder and hugs you and tells you, are you all right? In what way can I help you? Immediately I tell you, in about a week, the weight will come down. No matter what you eat. Weight has got nothing to do with what you do. Weight has got everything to do with love and affection. When love and affection is not there, the lady puts on weight. So, anytime the lady puts on weight around 45, 50, ask her, how is your relationship in the family? Are you getting enough love and affection? If she gets it, automatically everything will be all right, the weight will come down. If she doesn't get it, no matter how much she exercises in the gymnasium, it will not come down. So what am I saying is, understand your subconscious mind. It is highly powerful. The only way you can manage it is by understanding it and going along with it. So whatever you do, keep looking at yourself, go inward. Am I in the right direction? Am I doing what I'm doing? Why I do not like what I'm doing? What else can I do in order to make myself happy? What can I do in order to become a winner? Rather than doing something wherein I am again and again I'm failing, again and again I'm losing, again I'm getting irritated, again I'm quarreling with people. So if you realize that there is a pattern, understand the pattern behind and fill it up with love and affection and relationship and communication, automatically your life will be lovable and loving life. I am done. Welcome. Samya.
Yes, ma'am.
Vaanga.
Yeah, it's a very great session, sir. Actually, already I actually attended the same kind of topic session already, but this session gave me so many new information. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, sir.
Yes, good evening. Good evening, Ram sir. Good evening. Sir, as usual, wonderful session, excellent informative session, sir. But subconscious mind எப்படி சார் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணிட்டு நம்ம ஃபாலோ பண்றது? எனக்கு அது ஒன்றும் புரியல.
அதுக்கு ரீப்ரோகிராமிங் தி சப்கான்ஷியஸ் மைண்ட்னு ஒன்னு பண்ணனும். இது வந்து இன்ட்ரோ டு சப்கான்ஷியஸ் மைண்ட் வாட் இட் இஸ். அது
எப்ப பண்ணணும் சார்?
பண்ணலாம், இன்னொன்னு பண்ணலாம். சொன்னதை கேட்டு பண்றேன். ப்ரோகிராமிங் ரீப்ரோகிராமிங் யுவர் சப்கான்ஷியஸ் மைண்ட்.
ஓகே சார். ஓகே சார். இதுலயே பண்ணலாமா சார்? ஜூம்லயே, ஐ மீன் இந்த மாதிரி ஆன்லைன்லயே?
இல்ல பண்ணலாம், தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம், அதுக்கு அப்புறம் பார்க்கலாம், ஃபர்தர் இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணலாம்.
ஓகே சார்.
ப்ரோகிராமிங் தி சப்கான்ஷியஸ் மைண்ட் ஒரு டாபிக் பேசுறேன் 1 hour.
ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே. ஓகே சார். Thank you sir. Nice session sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, it was a wonderful session. We have met in Sachin's Train the Trainer program. You might have forgotten Soshina and all.
Right.
So we know each other, but you might have forgotten. That's all. Wonderful session, sir. Nice listening that lot of inputs it gave us. Thanks a lot.
Welcome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's really a wonderful session, sir. And the energy levels which you're having is tremendous. I think we can't match with your energy levels, sir. Hats off to you. Hats off to you.
Thank you.
Very, very nice, sir. Yeah, I can understand that. I could see. Bundle of energy. I can say bundle is very small words. I don't know. I'm not getting words also.
Welcome.
It's more than that.
You're honored. Thank you. வேறு யாரும் கேள்விகள்? நீலம், madam, would you like to say something?
Neelam Dhamija, unmute yourself and say something.
Pleasure seeing you.
She has to unmute.
Sir, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Welcome, doctor.
I was filling that form. That's the feedback form. That's why I was not visible. So that's the thing. You have discussed this so beautifully, and we can say, spellbound. This is what I want to say about you. Every time I see that you have seen and noticed that you have got a lot of energy. May God keep you blessed with that energy.
Welcome.
Moreover, I wanted to know one thing. It was not clear to my mind. Whenever things like that, as you have described, is it subconscious mind or unconscious mind?
Which one? Come again?
What's the difference between unconscious mind and subconscious mind?
By and large, they are transferable words. You can use this word instead of that. You can use that word instead of this. But then originally they called it as unconscious mind. But normally in English terms, when you say unconscious, meaning you are not aware of anything. Under subconscious mind, you are also aware that something is happening. It can be accessed, it can be known, and it can be reprogrammed. So later we modified as subconscious mind. But still Google recognizes that which is being spoken by large number of people. If 80 people call it as an unconscious mind, only 10 or 20 people call it subconscious mind, Google will recognize only the terminology unconscious mind. So naturally, even if you type on subconscious mind, Google will take you to unconscious mind only. They are the same.
Many times with some people, if this thing happens, that one keeps thinking of something or somebody, and that somebody appears before the person or something, he is just thinking that this thing will happen to me, and that does happen. So what is the psychological factor after this?
This is just a coincidence. You might have been thinking about 1,000 people. 999 people did not appear. One person appeared. you started believing that everything is true, which is not true. People also say dream became true. Every day you get 5 dreams. In 365 days, you'll get about 1,500, 2,000 dreams. And over a period of your life, you will get 1 lakh dreams. And 1 lakh dreams are all about 20 to 30 incidents happening in your life. So naturally, something will have to come true. And don't say my dream came true. Dream is about only your life only. Royal wrote to your unconscious. So they will always come true because they are centered around only 20 topics.
But certainly the subconscious mind keeps thinking about something or the other. All the time it is busy. That is a thing which happens.
As I said, it has got only 2 jobs. How to keep Neelam happy, number 1. How to keep Neelam alive, number 2. In order to do that, subconscious will find out ways and means.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.
It was a wonderful session. I was just watching. People were sending you so many emojis and all that. I also sent 1 or 2.
Welcome.
It was a beautiful session as ever, we can say. Always, whenever I heard you, it is always fantastic session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, yeah, I think நிறைய positive comments I think I have received, sir. I have a few clarifications regarding the presentation, sir. When it comes to CBT and unconscious mind, so that is a one for solving many of the problems. It is the belief system of the trainers I can see, especially NLP and other component. Recently, I encountered a question from one of the participants. What they were put it in front of me was that, so we are saying that conscious, unconscious, subconscious mind. If there is any evidence, is there for this? Because logically we can accept that there is a proportion for 10, for 5 or 10, 10 or 80. But how we can, when someone, for example, atheist and the believer of gods. So these people who are not believing, how we can convince them that yes, there is a logic, but there is a scientific evidence also there for subconscious mind. And if you have any answer that you can give me, sir. One more in addition to that, we all know that the cognitive distortions in CBT, which is the main priority, when we solve the cognitive distortions, we can able to help the people to come out from the problem. And is there is any relationship, is there subconscious mind and this one, sir?
Cognitive psychology is more in the realm of cognition, meaning understanding the given situation, awareness, wakefulness, mindfulness, and out in the open. But this is in the realm called subconscious. This is like the outside the wall, the other room, I will not be able to see. But doesn't mean there is no door at all. There is a door available. Using the door, I am identifying the door and I'm going to the other room and accessing it. And scientific proofs are available about unconscious mind. Supposing, when did you finish your plus 2?
1998.
About 25 years back, right?
Yes. Yeah,
I'm an open mass. Take it 25 years back. I asked you how many classmates were there? About 40?
42 members.
42 members, right. Can you recall all the 42 names now?
No.
How many can you recall?
So I can recall Ashok. Around 6 members. Around 6 members.
5, 6, maybe 10.
If I see them, I can able to recognize. But I can.
Don't bring in classes. You can remember consciously taking effort only 5 to 10 members, right?
Yes.
So you do not know the other 30, 32, but you know the number, there were 42.
42.
In case I give you the group photo that you have taken on the valedictory day. In case I take you about the picnic that you went over along with all the 42 people. In case I can show you the same dress. In case I take you to the same school, the same desk and make the other 2 boys sit next to you. In case I bring the teacher also there. I give you the notebook wherein you have written science or physics or chemistry.
Fine.
You'll be able to recall one after the other. One boy will lead to the other boy. Other incident will lead to other one. Other one will lead to it. And you'll be able to recall all the 42. It is possible to recall the 42. Consciously, you'll be able to recall however much you try, only 5 or 10.
Yes.
But creating a situation wherein taking you to the school, taking you to the boys, taking you to the teacher, taking you to the book, taking you to the photos, taking you to the picnic. I can make you one after the other, reconnect them, associate one with the other, make you recall all the 42 meaning. It is possible. Consciously, it is not possible. I can hypnotize you, take you to trance state and keep you there instead of taking you to the school. I can make you relive as if you are in the school and make you play with your boyfriends along with you and make you talk to the teacher or argue with the teacher. You'll be able to recall everything, meaning it's all the subconscious. The conscious is not able to recall.
Okay.
The subconscious recalls. If there is nothing, the subconscious can do nothing. If it is everything, the conscious must be able to do everything.
Okay.
42 are still recorded in your head, along with the feeling, along with the emotion, along with the incident, along with the location, along with your age, along with the accident that happened to you, along with the insults that happened to you, along with the congratulations, appreciation that happened to you. It's all stored there. You are not able to recall simply because you don't have the password or the key. And the password and the key to open the unconscious mind is through process called NLP or transaction analysis or hypnosis.
Okay. You got it.
Right? It's all there. Everything is there.
Okay.
I'm happy I could answer the HOD away.
What I'm surprised, a giant is asking other giant some questions. Both are giants in their field of psychology. Hats off to Dr. Suresh Kumar for being so courteous and nice to ask him. I'm very proud of you, Dr. Suresh.
I'm really honored that you are humble enough to ask me a question.
That is what I
Thank you,
felt.
sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, I'm
Sir,
still.
Sukanya here.
Yeah, yes.
Sorry, Suresh, sir, are you done or?
I'm done. Actually, I'm done.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So in connection to what Suresh sir was asking, he was asking about cognitive distortions. So isn't cognitive distortion at the conscious level or it happens at the subconscious level?
The idea is subconscious mind wanted to protect, so he distorted it. There was a reason behind the distortion.
The source lies down.
When it is distorted, you are not cognitively looking what is real, looking at what is reality. You are looking at it differently.
Probably my difference.
In between, and there's a reason, and the reason is to protect you, or the reason is to make you come out of the unhappiness situation. If you get to know, you'll be unhappy. Sometimes we tell we look at some maybe a violent horror movie, and no more you want to see it, you change the channel. This is conscious. But deep inside the unconscious, if it is horror movie, it is painful movie, if somebody is hurting somebody, your subconscious will do something else in order to take you away from the scenario. Make you feel something else, make you think of something else, move away from the location. Unconscious will always protect you.
Yes. So being aware of my defenses will work at the conscious level, wherein these will help me identify the source of the.
At the conscious level, you'll be able to identify, but you need to access the subconscious in order to solve the problem. The problem is my boss is an excellent person, everybody loves him. But then I am afraid of entering his statement itself. Why, I do not know. And ultimately, under hypnosis and with the psychologist, we get to know that the boss very much looks like daddy, and daddy was always beating up the child when the child was less than 5 years old, and the child took an image. This image will beat me up. Now, even though boss is very good, boss looks like a maybe boss is slightly bald, maybe the boss has got a huge mustache, which daddy had, and daddy was hurting, daddy was painful. Now, looking at the boss, immediately I'm triggered of the memory of my daddy unconsciously, and I'm afraid of the boss, even though the boss is consciously I know boss is good, but subconsciously I am afraid entering his cabin or talking to him.
Yes.
The more and more you get to know your unconscious mind, more and more life will be wonderful and beautiful. It's an interesting topic. Welcome. Yes. There's another meeting waiting for me.
I know.
Welcome.
God, whenever I hear Muttaya Ramanathan, I am thrilled. Generally, I don't want to miss his sessions. He's unimaginably wonderful. If I were to have power, I would have given 10 doctorates to him. And on behalf of Deccan Positive Mental Health, in association with the Mansa Subakara Mind Center, Yellow Pond Counseling Center, and Forest Creative Art Studio, and on behalf of all the participants, on behalf of me, and on behalf of my Sunanda, we highly thankful to you for a wonderful session. We would like to have you more regularly. Thank you very much, all my friends. Thank you. And today's most important thing is Dr. Suresh Kumar Gundan interacting with Mutaya Ramanathan. It is like two giants talking to each other, intellectual, psychological giants. This is a very happy session. Thank you very much. All the best to all the friends. Thank you.
Thanks, Sunanda. Thanks to Neelam. Thanks to Dinakar Rao. Thanks to Dr. Suresh Kumar and all the people. Thanks to Divya also from US. Bye-bye. Good day. Good day.
I just want to say thank you so much. It was a great session, and also I felt similarity between your developmental psychology class and this one, but I'm taking it positively, so it could help me to refresh it. And it was a great session, and your energy it's phenomenal. May God bless you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, friends. Thank you.
I have another class to run to. They're waiting. Bye-bye. Good day. Good day. Thank you very much.